Hello everyone, sorry I couldn't be in today. I did want to make a quick video to help get you started on both of your activities. The first of which is this converse of the Pythagorean theorem worksheet. So we already talked a little bit about the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and that's always true for right triangles. The converse here is we're given some triangle side lengths, and we want to say, okay, if we use the Pythagorean theorem, can we say yes, it is a right triangle, or no, it's not a right triangle? This is basically what you're going to do. I'll work through number one with you. First, we have our side lengths. Here's our two short sides, our legs. So that's A and B. And our hypotenuse, our long side across from the right angle, is C. So if we plug that into a squared plus b squared equals c squared, we will have 6 squared plus 8 squared equals 9 squared. We want to see if this is true. 6 squared, 6 times 6 is 36, plus 8 squared, 8 times 8 is 64. Does that equal 9 squared, which is 9 times 9, 81. 36 plus 64 is 100, and 100 does not equal 81. So this is no, not a right triangle. If we got something that said 100 equals 100, that would be a right triangle, and our answer would be yes. This is the work that I need to see on your worksheet. It's the same process for each of these. Just check your a squared plus b squared equals c squared. If it works, then yes, it is a right triangle. If it does not show that that works with them being equal, then it is not a right triangle, like this first example. After you finish this worksheet and turn it in, you're going to be doing some IXL practice using the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing leg. It's going to be IXL 8th R2. You want to score at least 80 points if you can. Again, for this, we're going to be using a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is different than what we did last time because we don't know a leg. We are given the hypotenuse. So we might have sides A and C, but we do not know side B. We are given across from the right angle of the hypotenuse. So when we plug these in, we'll still plug in our A, which is a squared in this case. We don't know B, so that's just going to be plus b squared. And we do know C, which is going to be 10 squared. We can simplify this out. 8 times 8 is 64 plus b squared equals 10 times 10 is 100. Now we need to use some of our solving squares to isolate the b squared. So to get that b squared by itself, I'm going to start by subtracting 64, keeping my balance, subtracting 64 from each side. These 64s are going to cancel out, leaving b squared equals 100 minus 64, which is going to be 36. From there, we can take the square root of both sides, and that'll give us b equals 6. And that is our answer right there. It's the same basic steps that we did when we were solving for the hypotenuse, but we are going to have a little bit of equation solving to isolate the missing leg. These are the kind of the steps that you need to do for those ones. If you are struggling with it, make sure you read those notes on IXL or rewatch this example. If you happen to finish both of these things before class ends, go ahead and spend some time on your recommended skills, and I will see you guys on Monday.